The air war begins over the Persian Gulf. Qatar operates a highly modern fleet of 96 fighter aircraft, including advanced Western jets designed for precision and air superiority. Iran brings a slightly larger fleet. Iran fields 130 fighter aircraft, giving it the numerical edge in the skies. And while numbers matter, the next category reveals something far more important: the ability to move an entire military across the battlefield. Logistics decides wars. Iran operates 90 military transport aircraft capable of moving troops, equipment, and supplies across long distances. Qatar operates 25 transport aircraft, a much smaller fleet focused mainly on strategic support. But once troops are on the battlefield, the real fight begins from the air. Let's look at attack helicopters. Iran fields 130 military helicopters used for transport, reconnaissance, and battlefield support. Qatar operates 60 helicopters, a smaller but modern fleet designed for rapid response and special operations. But the battlefield doesn't only exist in the air or on land. Sometimes the most dangerous weapons operate beneath the ocean. Underwater warfare is one of the most powerful strategic advantages a nation can have. Iran operates 20 submarines, allowing it to threaten shipping lanes and naval forces across the Persian Gulf. Qatar operates no submarines, leaving this entire domain uncontested. But the sea battle is far from over, because the surface fleet tells a very different story. Iran commands a massive naval presence with 280 combat vessels, including fast attack craft and patrol ships designed for swarm warfare. Qatar operates 35 combat vessels, a much smaller but modern naval force focused on defense of its coastline. But naval power alone cannot decide a war. The next category reveals one of the biggest gaps in this entire comparison. Qatar fields around 100 main battle tanks, including advanced Western armor designed for precision warfare. But Iran operates an enormous armored force. Iran fields 2,900 tanks, creating one of the largest armored formations in the region. And if armor dominates the ground, missiles dominate the strategic battlefield. Iran operates approximately 250 ballistic missile launchers, forming the backbone of its long-range strike capability. These missiles allow Iran to project power across the entire Middle East. Qatar operates no ballistic missile launchers. But artillery still plays a critical role in conventional warfare. Qatar operates 120-towed artillery systems, providing battlefield fire support. Iran operates 2,200 artillery units, giving it overwhelming firepower in prolonged ground conflict. But artillery alone cannot protect a nation from incoming threats. For that, you need air defense systems. Iran operates around 400 air defense systems, including layered missile networks designed to protect key military infrastructure. Qatar operates 40 air defense systems, a smaller but technologically advanced defensive shield. But one category remains the most sensitive of all. Neither Qatar nor Iran officially possesses nuclear weapons, but even without nuclear deterrence, military power ultimately comes down to one final factor: manpower. Iran maintains an enormous military force of 610,000 active personnel, one of the largest standing armies in the Middle East. Qatar operates a much smaller force of around 16,500 active soldiers, relying heavily on technology, alliances, and strategic defense. Two nations, two very different military strategies. But the real question is not just about numbers.